Students, welcome to this recording in which I'm going to show you how to transcribe words. Words given in letters and how do you write them in phonetic symbols. I mean, when you go to the dictionary, you find that the word dear, it is written like this. De, this is the de sound, de, and this vowel sound, dear, 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 dear. So this is dear. So the vowel sound here, dear. What about here, idea? I. This vowel sound, I as in tie. Here we have it here at the beginning of the word idea, I, then the vowel, the consonant J, and then this vowel sound which is ear as. So when you see this word, you pronounce it as idea, idea, dear, ear, ear. Here it is dear. Sorry, this is a very interesting point. Dear, dear, and this is also dear. With the difference is that in idea you start with I, say I, dear. This has two vowel sounds. Here we have just one. Right. So this is an example on how to transcribe the word dear and the word idea. Let's see how we transcribe the word sure. The word sure is pronounced, it starts with this sound, she, you remember this is a consonant. And then we have this vowel sound, this, sure, sure. We say sure, sure, sure. Let's see, sure, sure, sure. This is poor, pe, here, I do it here. Pe sound, pe, sorry, pe. It's not cap, there is no capital. Pe, and then poor, 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 pe, and then or. Sure, poor. Okay, right. Now what about the third one? That is as I told you, it is a short one. This starts with the he sound, glottal, he, and this. Right. What about this one? This is b, b sound. This is, and this is this vowel sound. So I repeat myself. Here we have dear, dear, idea, idea, ear, ear. Here, as in sure, as in poor, poor people, poor, sure, poor. Here, as a, short one, as in hair, as in b. Okay, this is one. Let's see this group. Now the words I have I'm going to transcribe is the word day. Here we have day, the day sound, and then the vowel sound a, day, day. Here we have lady, lay, d, de, and then we have this vowel sound. Now, what about this vowel sound? This is I. You find it in the word boy, which is transcribed as like this. B sound, then boy, boy, boy. Now what about similar to this word is the word boil. See the word be, and then the word oil. The word oil. Boil. Right. Boil. So here we have boy. Here we have boil. Boy. It is like boy, but there is le sound here. There is a note I'd like to tell you about. Here in this vowel sound, which is pronounced as ear, you see the re sound is not pronounced. Almost always in English pronunciation, British English pronunciation, they do not pronounce what the re at the end. And of course, this is the best pronunciation. It is called the pronunciation of the Queen. The Queen. It is the Queen. The Queen of England, or yeah, the Queen of England. When she speaks, she does not pronounce the re sound. But in American English, no, they pronounce it. So this is just remember. Always when you find re at the end of a word, re sound at the end of a word in English, they do not use re. They do not pronounce it. Yeah, they put a vowel instead. Now let's go to this vowel sound, which is I. You find it in Thai as Thai. See Thai, te sound, te, and then this vowel sound, Thai. Then we have a fly, fe, le, I. Of course, it is very important that now these words, they consist of vowels and consonants. So you should also have, you should know how to transcribe the consonants in addition to the vowel. For example, she. You remember when I said that one of the problems that face us in learning English pronunciation is that for example, two consonants. See here, SU always sure, when there is U after the S, sure. Yeah. To remember this vowel sound, I forgot to say that you have this first person singular I, this letter, this pronoun, which is transcribed as this I. So I, tie, fly. Okay, and the word I also, I, Y, and then we have E, also I. This is also. See that in the word I, pronoun I, and the word they have the same vowel sound, so the same pronunciation, I and I. How do you distinguish between them? It depends on the context, of course. Now let's move to the transcription of these two vowel sounds. They are O, as in no, see, ne, this is the ne, which is a nasal sound, and then this vowel sound, ne, and no. And then we have so, se, and o, so, see. So we have no and so. Consonant ne, consonant se. Vowel sound o, vowel sound what? O. Now what about this one? Ow. This is very easy. This is found in the word cow, as in k, and ow. See, ow. This is allow. Schwa here, le sound, and then ow. Right. So when you, I suggest in order to practice, you what do? You remember words. You think that you have words in your mind which have the same vowel sound. You write it. It's a spelling, and then you do the transcription in the way I have did it to you. In order to make sure, what do when you transcribe? I prefer it like this. Yeah, you remember word, whether this vowel sound, this one, any one of these, which have these vowel sound. I prefer that you start with these. These very easy. A, I, O, I, and I. They're very easy. You remember some word. I, for example, we say day, lady, bay, slay, etc., etc. You write the word, then you do the transcription, and then you go to the dictionary in order to check what your pronunciation. I prefer that if you want to ready words, not you go to the Google, and then you ask the Google to write to you words which have, for example, you write the vowel sound, and then you ask the Google to give you words which have what this vowel sound. It will the Google will help you a lot. Well, thank you very much, and I hope now by now we have finished the diphthongs. We have finished the pure vowels. What we are left with is what we call triphthongs. Triphthong, they are a three vowel sound. Before I finish, there is a very important point which help you to distinguish between pure vowels, one vowel sound, and diphthongs and what triphthongs that we will see in the coming recording. You see, in the pure vowels, you have only one phonetic symbol, one symbol. Earlier, you remember when we took pure vowels, we have just this one, this, A, as in bed, as in said. But here, no, we have A, we said that it is what? Diphthong. Why? Because we have two vowel sound, two symbols. And the triphthong, it means three vowel sound. We are going to have three symbols. So this is just a note which I may comment on in the coming recording. Thank you very much, and see you later.